What's up guys, it's Eternal here and today I'm gonna show you how to play Vladimir, so let's go with Dark Seal. I will be playing against Irelia. You want to start with Q first and let's get to his skill explanation. So on passive, every 40 points of bonus health gives Vladimir 1 ability power and every 1 point of ability power gives Vladimir 1.4 bonus health. As for his Q, Vladimir drains the life force of his target, dealing magic damage and healing himself. After casting Q twice, Vladimir gains Crimson Rush. The next time it becomes available to cast. After casting Q twice, Vladimir gains Crimson Rush the next time it becomes available to cast. And Crimson Rush, Vladimir is briefly hasted and for the next 2.5 seconds Q deals 85% increased damage and heals for additional 30 plus 5% of his missing health. And the healing is reduced a bit against minions, but still it's great. Each cast of Q generates a stack of Bloodthirst over its cooldown, which is displayed in his secondary resource bar. At 2 stacks, Vladimir gains Crimson Rush for 2.5 seconds and 10% bonus movement speed for 0.5 seconds. So with your Q you should be trying to harass your enemy. Of course, your enemy will try to stay out of range most of the times. Okay, she started with Q as expected, so I need to be careful a bit. She's stacking her passive currently, but she won't be able to apply the full effect of the passive. And now I casted Q twice, my next Q will be empowered, the bar will go red. Your enemy can see the red bar, so she's trying to get out of range. Wise choice, because it's a pretty nice damage and sustain source. With your E you can help yourself in last hitting, especially at your turret, and this is a nice wave clear. As you get CDR the cooldown gets really low, same with your Q, about 3 seconds, so that's great. If you want to wave clear with your E, you should try to stand in the middle of the wave, so apply the damage to as many minions as possible. Yeah, I see Rek'Sai, but maybe at this point I can follow up. Because I didn't want to go alone. I can do Ignite. One more. First blood, nice. Now W. So I don't recommend casting W on lane cause it costs 20% of your Q and health, which is a lot. So only cast W if you are being ganked really hard and you just want to avoid dying. But for later you should use that to dodge important enemy spells. And you want to max Q first, of course. Will listen, try to gank, probably yes. So I try to get my empowered Q. Try to slow her a bit. Q. W for movement speed, it actually does grant you movement speed, she's dead. And nice, Listen gave me a kill, so you can release your E fast. You just do the last tick of the damage. Of course, as you hold E for a longer amount of time, the damage is greater. So if you want to wave clear, you need to get used to the damage. Okay, let's back. So the first item that you wanna get every time is this. It grants you a nice amount of ability power and cooldown reduction. Cooldown reduction is his most important stat. And then some health. Control Ward. So after that, the first item that you wanna get every time is Hextech Protobelt. It's good with the active. So the active is especially helpful. Let's imagine that you casted your Q twice and the next Q is empowered, so you can use your active to get to the Q range and surprise your enemy. It often works. Okay, she's trying to roam, not anymore. Try to Q her. So, especially if you want to make a one-shot combo, you should get your empowered Q first. So combine that with your ultimate and E. So for the full combo, press Q and ultimate at the same time, hold E, do W, release E and Q ignite. Nice one, but as you can see my empowered Q is really powerful. So Vladimir is great, really safe on lane, even if you are playing against something that is very annoying and can poke you a lot. And few casts of your Q and you're back to almost full health. That's awesome. Now I have my ult, probably Irelia roamed top. I won't be fast enough. I'm just pinging. No, she actually stayed on mid. So now you can see I can hold the red line for a bit longer with my E. So this can surprise your enemy too. If you want to hold your Q, a powered Q for a longer amount of time, then just hold your E. Also works with your W. The wave is being pushed, so maybe we can try something on red buff. Have stronger 2v2, though Zyra came, so there's no point going in. 2v2 we would win, but support has a nice follow-up. As for your W, you gain 37.5% bonus movement speed over 1 second and become untargetable for 2 seconds. If you affect your enemies with W, they get slowed by 40% and dealt magic damage, and you heal yourself for 15% of the damage dealt. We have vision on the Drake, so it's worth putting control ward there, cause Rek'Sai can access the Drake from that side and try to solo. I just put down the control ward because my wave is pushed and I won't lose anything from that. I'm not afraid to go in like this. She's not able to one-shot me. As for killing potential on lane, you should poke a few times and then try to do something with your Crimson Rush. She doesn't know that W doesn't work against magic damage anymore, and actually there's one important thing: you can do E with W, so this time I could do that. I'm actually gonna try to put her down to low health and do my combo. So as you can see, the minions can block the E damage. Okay, flash burned. That's why I hesitated to go in with full combo before, because I knew that she has flash. So it wouldn't be worth for me and I don't want to waste that so early. So it's okay. Also, if you are doing your combo with ultimate, remember that you should cast Q first and then ultimate pretty much at the same time, because Q has a cast time, so the ultimate bonus damage will apply on Q anyway, and you want to max E seconds. Maybe I'll try. Is he dead? Depends if he thinks that he's safe. If he's recoiling on that part, the map, then I'd be able to finish him off. Yeah. He was actually at the end of his recoil, I think. I didn't notice. Okay, I go from this side because Rek'Sai is closer, but my allies can follow up. Actually, Darius has little amount of mana. She's dead, okay. So as you could see, I used Q without ultimate because that wasn't the empowered Q, and then I pressed ultimate with E so that I'll get bonus damage on my Crimson Rush. Okay, actually, okay, they took Inferno and bot lane is struggling, so this is actually a great game to show you the potential of solo carry as Vladimir. So hopefully I'll be able to show you that, but let's get my core items. The fun begins as you complete your death cap, so after boots and this item. But for now, I don't want to be too cocky. I just keep farming, following up to my jungler calls or something, and once I complete that magic pen item and death cap, I can try something. Just hopefully We won't be too behind to do that. Yeah, she's trying something on bot. So also with Protobot you can wave clear faster if you want to push the wave really fast. Inferno is next. Actually I wish I had Inferno because it scales so well with Vladimir, the champion that scales so good alone with ability power. And pretty much every ability except for W scales with ability power. So it seems that top lane is losing hard and bot lane is losing too. Jungler is fine, so even I'm the only one winning the lane. And there's a rift. I wish Lee Sin was there. Rek'Sai is low. If Rek'Sai stays, I can get a kill. Dead. Should be dead too. Okay, I won't be in range. Actually, I am. One more, come on. I knew that I need additional auto attack. So you want to do E at the max duration, like this, and flash. Some enemies can expect that, some won't, for many different reasons. But it was worth it, I actually saved turret, that's great, that was so worth to roam. Too late to apply the bonus Q damage. Right now it's only important not to die. So you see, 41% already, and look, 3 seconds for Q, 5 for E. As I get some points it will be even lower. That's great, I can wave clear for so much and heal rapidly. So I just Q and it costs health, but Q, and you can see I'm nearly full health again, that's really good. Now I should try to impact bot lane, especially because I have my ultimate. So that wave is pushed, I'm not showing myself, so I have higher chances of impacting. I hope that my allies can follow up. Okay, never mind. They had vision. The next Drake is important. As for ultimate, you infect all enemies in a target area, increasing the damage they take from all sources by 10% for 4 seconds, after which they all take magic damage. And you are getting healed for every champion, reducing to 50% after the first. Okay, he has him. So I push again and try on bot once more. As I said, you want to go in the middle. Not breaking that because I don't want to show myself on that part of the map. I hope that the trinket vanished already. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I wanted to wait a bit with the ult. Actually, I knew that it wasn't necessary because I am so fat on the start. I was expecting something like a flash in Lee, so I didn't press that. Also, I was crowd controlled. He stole that, come on. Doing W for a little amount of damage, why not? So 2 Infernos, I wish I had that, and can just wait another kill. So need to trade something for that. Okay, he died actually. Or I have to W, Q. Yeah, let's back. I have so much. Won't be enough for that cap, but there's no point staying. Lastly, there's E to explain. It costs 8% of your maximum health, and on first cast Vladimir charges for up to 1.5 seconds, slowing himself by 20% over the last 0.5 seconds. If Vladimir finishes charging or is interrupted, he automatically initiates the second cast. And on second cast Vladimir unleashes the damage that is increased the longer E was charged up to the first second. If E was charged for at least 1 second, affected enemies are also slowed for 0.5 seconds. Let's try again. That's nice. Dead. Am I dead? No. Hey. This time I didn't use my E. But for example, if you want to pass the minion wave and surprise your enemy, you can cast E and W. So you go through minions and deal damage from your E. Not in range for the bonus Q. He has to give up on that. Okay, that's an easy dive probably. No need to... Okay, yeah, no need to ignite. I need it for more event situation. Should I stay now? Not really, I should get that cap. It's my huge power spike. Uh-oh. That's why. Seriously guys? Surprise, okay, actually they forced me. So... if Janna is not helping, then I'm back. They should do fine alone taking that objective, so that cap and void stuff next. If you really need to, then you can go Zonia. Of course from this item, and also I could buy Magi because I'm not dying, so my bad, I should have both that. But it's okay. Also sometimes if you have hard time on lane, you can ward this and just keep doing Q on Raptors to restore health. Just a tip for you. This helped me against Zoe. Zoe is annoying as Vladimir. Okay, he's there with his banshees. I'm going to be heavily focused, but I have all the tools to survive. Just remember to cast ultimate in team fights first, because if you cast W at the start, you will be useless, you won't have time for the ultimate to trigger. You need 4 seconds, that can be a lot, especially if your enemies can just one-shot you in a second. So always ultimate first, then EW, you will have time to recover health. And try to apply ultimate on as many champions as you can. So wait till they gather in a single place, unless you need to really cast ultimate to survive. Uh-oh, I think I'm on vision. Now we have it. Okay. I'm full health. Sadly, I couldn't get to the other side. By the way, your Zonia can also slow down your red bar just like E and W. And if you cast it ultimate before Zonia, then you can get health back while being during the Zonia effect. Or alive, so should I risk? I can actually Protobolt and Ignite, yeah? I can. You can also use Protobolt during W, so you can do this as a finisher to your full combo, or to help yourself engaging. But yeah, I shouldn't overextend, it's okay. I'm going to take this and this. Look, I can just spam at this point, this build is so good. I just hope that they won't engage hard on my team. I hope that my team knows. Okay, Rek'Sai just got tilted, it seems, so I can actually pressure top. And I think my allies could do Baron, but they are backing, so never mind. Vladimir is great for speed pushing, as you can see. The basic attacks from his ability power is good. Surprise. That was a nice try because I wasn't able to do W in time, because I just wanted to apply more damage, but still not enough to shut me down. Okay, let's back. Don't overstay. Void Staff, now Magi. This. Now we can play around Baron. We are so ahead thanks to the fact that I'm so fat, so even if they come they will just encounter my ultimate and die, probably. So I want that, but Listen is dead, so I need to wait. And actually my team is showing now. Will they trace Janna hard or not? That's a question. Oh, are you sure? Yeah, it's easy to get off his Banshee with my E. So of course not doing Q first. Wow. But yeah. I think we can go. I'm gonna heal a lot, so just go already. Q, E, always Q first, so you have the time to load up. I don't want to waste my ult on a single target. Will they try? I think it's their final attempt, if they do. But actually Rek'Sai can do something nice. Oh, the damage, you saw this, guys? Sure you did. She got away. Okay, now we should be able to do that, seriously. And if not, I'm just going in this time. Okay. Okay, that got messy. Lul. Come on. Just remember not to press the full E, because it will slow you down. What? Okay, some minions on mid, but I don't have my elixir anymore. So, was it necessary to do Varrod? We can do it after taking inhibitors. Let's stack Q. I will need the Crimson Rush, I feel it. Ah, too bad. I should have pressed my Ignite. I'm not sure though if I had the range to do so. Now they are pressured, so minions are coming, there's no point to stay in base of course after taking inhibitor. There's a blue buff, nice, I can heal up for a lot. So if you want to heal, then don't kill something with your E. If you want to heal for better amount, just to have more Qs on that target. What do you want? He got scared. It wasn't there. No. Oh, Jana. And now finally hey, so is that a game? In case this isn't, I just go bot. My team wants to finish so bad, so why not actually at least last team fight? No, I'm gonna win. Yeah, I ruined my perfect stats. Come on. Darius, no. That's not how you do it. Okay, we have to just go bot, like... I would go bot. It seemed to me that we are not able to finish, even though it was close. It was better to just do it a clean way, take this easily, force them from all sides with super minions, but it's okay, we just go bot now. Oh, what is happening there? No penta though. Come on, Darius. Alright, so thank you guys for watching, hope that you learned something out of Vladimir. Leave a like, subscribe and be sure to check out my other guides if you are interested. See you next time.